Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Halloween. Free Candy Day. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me patience with the struggles that take time, and appreciation for all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again, one day at a time. October 31st. Thought for the day. I have more peace and contentment. Life has fallen into place. The pieces of the jigsaw puzzle have found their correct position. Life is whole, all of one piece. I am not cast hither and yon on every wind of circumstance or fancy. I am no longer a dry leaf cast up and away by the breeze. I have found my place of rest, my place where I belong. I am content. I do not vainly wish for things I cannot have. I have the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Have I found contentment in AA? Meditation for the day. In all of us there is an inner consciousness that tells of God, an inner voice that speaks to our hearts. It is a voice that speaks to us intimately, personally, in a time of quiet meditation. It is like a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. We can reach out into the darkness and figuratively touch the hand of God. As the Big Book puts it, deep down in every man, woman, and child is the fundamental idea of God. We can find the great reality deep down within us. And when we find it, it changes our whole attitude toward life. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may follow the leading of the inner voice. I pray that I may not turn a deaf ear to the urging of my conscience. In the past, the word contentment was a bad word. We thought we had to be at the center of every interaction. Excitement, fireworks, drama was our expectation. And when we didn't get it, we sought it out or caused some. It became the norm, and when we didn't have the chaos, or the chaos died down, we were uncomfortable. The word contentment is defined in the dictionary as that degree of happiness which consists in being satisfied with the present conditions. A quiet, uncomplaining, satisfied mind. What I'm hearing in there is gratefulness. And the word attitude that they speak of is defined as a manner of thinking, feeling, or behaving that reflects a state of mind or disposition. My attitude today, because I found my higher power, is one of contentment, satisfaction, gratefulness, love. The fear of losing something I have, or the fear of not getting something I think I need, has been lifted from me. I didn't lift it. I didn't get rid of it. It was lifted from me. Today we don't need to be pushed around by the breeze of life like the dry leaf ready to crumble. Today we are the strong reed, willing and able to bend when needed, standing up straight when the wind stops blowing. With him, your HP, you cannot fail. Get out there and seize the day. Carpe the diem, my friends. See you tomorrow. Selfishness, self-centeredness, that we think is the root of our troubles. Driven by 100 forms of fear, self-delusion, self-seeking, and self-pity, we step on the toes of our fellows and they retaliate. Sometimes they hurt us, seemingly without provocation, but we invariably find that at some time in the past we have made decisions based on self, which later placed us in a position to be hurt. So our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. Above everything, we alcoholics must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it kills us. God makes that possible, and there often seems no way of entirely getting rid of self without His aid. Many of us had moral and philosophical convictions galore, but we could not live up to them, even if we would have liked to. Neither could we reduce our self-centeredness much by wishing or trying on our own power. We had to have God's help. This is the how and the why of it. First of all, we had to quit playing God. It didn't work. Next, we decided that hereafter in this drama of life, God was going to be our director. He is the principal. We are his agents. He is the Father, and we are his children. Most good ideas are simple, and this concept was the keystone of the new and triumphant arch through which we passed to freedom. When we sincerely took such a position, all sorts of remarkable things followed. We had a new employer. Being all-powerful, he provided what we needed, if we kept close to him and performed his work well. Established on such a footing, we became less and less interested in ourselves, our little plans and designs. More and more, we became interested in seeing what we could contribute to life. As we felt new power flow in, as we enjoyed peace of mind, as we discovered we could face life successfully, as we became conscious of his presence, we began to lose our fear of today, tomorrow, or the hereafter. We were reborn. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.